This last one is to go even further beyond.
I gave birth to my son and transitioned 10 years later.
My mom became my dad.
I was a baby in my daddy's tummy.
I gave birth to both my daughters. Trolls have said that I should have my children taken away from me.
I've given birth to 2 kids as a man.
And we are their dads.
This is what I like to call Super Saiyan 100.
My mom became my dad. When I was younger, I called him my mom. I started calling him my dad when I was like probably in middle school. He's always there for me whenever I need something.
When he went through his process, I was 11 years old.
How did your dad first broach the topic of transitioning with you?
He asked me how I'd feel about it, and I said, if you want to be my dad, you can be my dad because you already dress like a boy anyways. And don't let anyone bring you down. Just do what you want to do.
We went through counseling for 5.5 years, and I think it's very important for a lot of trans people in general to put their children in counseling, to get them more understanding of what they're getting themselves into, because not everybody is going to accept you right away. It was best for him to give me the opportunity to have a choice, or him have a choice, and together we both made one, and his choice was first, and then I accepted it.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Hit that like button for me. I got a question for you. Is the final form of Black single motherhood Black single fatherhood? I know. Apparently there is a new trend that I just discovered. Like, what was I doing? I don't know, but there's this new trend among the LGBT community where single moms are transitioning into their masculine biological identity. Shout out to them. And in doing so, they go from being single mothers to single fathers. And this is apparently a new thing that's happening. It's a new trend. It's all the rage in the transgender community, apparently. And I wonder what the implications for motherhood would be in a world where one can go from being a Black single mother to a Black single father. Like, for example, would you feel more discriminated against as a Black single father than you did before as a Black single mother? Assuming no one knows that you're transgender or anything like that. And then also, we really do have to ask, what does it mean for the children? I do think it's a big change for your mom to become your dad. And then God knows what this means for, the Black community, where we have this kind of notorious reputation for not having fathers. So does this count as a positive representation of Black fatherhood? Is this a role model that your young son can aspire to? I have so many questions. Here. This is apparently a new thing on the horizon. And we talk about a lot of these new issues here on the channel because the world is changing at a lightning quick pace, and it's hard. It's really difficult to navigate these waters, especially in a world where your mom can one day become your dad and you just kind of keep going like you never skipped a beat. I personally couldn't imagine being in this kind of scenario. And well, they did mention the kids need therapy to get through this. I think that is best.
We went through counseling for 5.5 years, and I think it's very important for a lot of trans people in general to put their children in counseling, to get them more understanding of what they're getting themselves into, because not everybody is going to accept you right away.
I'll get a lot of, oh, those poor kids.
What do or / will the children call you?
Honestly, they have the luxury of calling me whatever they're comfortable with.
How dare you say that we are not interested in families in the Black community?